In 1953, Marilyn Monroe had solidified her image as the national sex symbol. In How to Marry a Millionaire, she got her chance to really act. She was working with two established stars, Lauren Bacall and Betty Grable, had a wonderful script from one of Hollywood's best writers, Nunnally Johnson, a fine director, Jean Negulesco, and she had the magic of CinemaScope. But despite the self-confidence that should have been there on the set, co-workers noticed a struggling actress and a personally troubled woman. Lauren Bacall recalled Marilyn was frightened and insecure, trusted only her acting coach, and was always late. And during our scenes, she'd look at my forehead instead of my eyes. She had to concentrate on herself, and the rest of the people were there only for her. One behind-the-scenes person called her a zombie. Nunnally Johnson, who wrote the screenplay for How to Marry a Millionaire, was writing to a friend and penned, "Monroe is something of a zombie. Talking to her is like talking to someone underwater." But despite being difficult, director Jean Negulesco admitted that, in the end, I adored her because she was like a pure child who is something that God gave her that we still can't define or understand. It's the thing that makes her a star. Grable once said, "I've got two reasons for success, and I'm standing on them." She and Marilyn Monroe had something else in common. They were both wartime pinups. But by the time they worked together in 1953 in How to Marry a Millionaire, Betty was a declining star. She was at the beginning of the end, and Marilyn would replace her. Grable had a terrific personality, and she actually encouraged the young actress. Finally, when Monroe had moved into Betty's dressing room, Grable told her, "Honey, I've had it. It's your turn. Now go and get it." After Millionaire, she only made two more films, 3 for the show and How to Be Very, Very Popular, both in 1955. But Grable realized her peak was past, and she retired. In 1972, after working on stage, Betty Grable died of lung cancer. Marilyn Monroe completed 3 major films, Niagara, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and How to Marry a Millionaire, in less than 2 years. She was so busy in the early 50s that it was no surprise that she had little time for her beau, Joe DiMaggio, who often resented taking second place to her career. Lauren Bacall remembers that Marilyn was envious of her family life with Humphrey Bogart. It wouldn't be long before Marilyn married America's sports hero. And tomorrow night, we present the film that tore her marriage apart, The 7-Year Itch. Till then, I'm Susan Makai. Good night.